Happy Saturday evening. It is homecoming.
Yes, for some.
No kids. So we decided to have a little drinky drink.
Oh, yes.
A little smoky smoke.
Oh, yes.
And we talked about this. I don't know if we talked about it on the last video or if we talked about it off video. But I said, I got to revisit a Gurkha.
Yes.
Because the last time I smoked one, it was absolutely awful.
I haven't smoked a Gurkha.
Since the very first cigar that you ever smoked, wasn't it?
It was up there.
Hey, welcome to Porch Pours, by the way.
Yes.
So we're here with a Gurkha Beauty, which is their 5-year rarest tobacco, aged 5 years.
Oh.
It is a Dominican. It is an Ecuadorian Connecticut wrapper with Dominican and Nicaraguan filler and a Dominican binder.
Oh, nice.
If I remember right. This sounds right enough.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. It's not bad.
Really?
Yeah. This would go fantastic in the morning as a morning cigar with a cup of coffee.
We have had that conversation. I'm smoking a Macanudo Inspirado, the white label.
Okay.
It as well is a Ecuadorian Connecticut wrapper.
Look at us going
yeah.
light tonight.
Yeah. Which, again, I bring that up because we've talked about how, for me personally, I mean, still my all-time favorite cigar in the morning with a cup of coffee is probably a Nub Connecticut. I love it.
Yep.
So, yeah, we'll see. Usually not smoking a light cigar with bourbon.
This is a very large cigar. One that it's probably it's probably considered a Toro size. Definitely Toro is, for me, I'm not a fast smoker. And so Toros can take me a while to get through. That's why I don't like them. That's why I like to stick to the Robusto sizes. But I don't even think I bought this. Somebody gave this to me, and I have literally had it in my humidor for 2.5 or 3 years, probably.
It's well seasoned.
Yeah, I've just held on to it because I've just been afraid to smoke it, figuring that I would absolutely hate it. And I'm totally eating crow right now because it's pretty okay. But for the whiskey tonight, brand new one. Cancer. This is the Art of the Spirit American whiskey Cancer bottle. It is a cigar blend, and I have opened it, and it is quite sweet. And so when I grabbed this, I grabbed it specifically assuming that the Gurkha was going to be peppery, and so I was going to try to grab something very overpowering, sweet to try and cover that up. So this is what I did.
And it may not be needed?
It may not. 55.6%. That's 111.2 proof. The Cigar Blend. Now get a load of this deal. It is 28% 19-year bourbon finished for 14 months in Takaji wine. 22% 9-year bourbon finished for 13 months in Foursquare rum casks. 50% 9-year rye finished for 26 months in Madeira casks.
Okay.
So we have a 9-year blend, but we've got almost 30% 19-year bourbon. But it is heavily finished, and I believe you will find out for
easily
sure
pick that up
if you like finished stuff. So let's get into this.
Without further ado.
Hey, we matchy because you got a new Glencairn. Look at you,
I did.
You fancy bitch.
Look at that.
Look at that. We make poor decisions together now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So we're going to talk about or tell you about this whiskey, and then we're going to tell you how it pairs with these cigars, these Connecticut cigars. I did not smoke a cigar the first time I had this. So this will be a first that I've put a cigar with the Cigar Blend Cancer. The bottle's badass, by the way. It's just beautiful. Love the label.
Was that out of a group?
No, found it in Missouri.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. On the nose, I think I get quite a bit of the rum. It's very sweet.
And I get a fair amount of citrus.
It's dark. It's dark. Like, probably darker than brown sugar. We're talking like Demerara type sugar. Heavy.
What the heck
molasses.
Is that? Did you look that up before this?
No, I know what Demerara. I've made old fashions with Demerara syrup before.
I don't even know what that is.
It's fantastic. It's brown. It's like extra dark brown sugar.
Oh.
Yeah, I get a little bit of tobacco on here. I mean, for a cigar blend, I could definitely see them why they put these three together. That doesn't suck.
That wasn't near as sweet as I was anticipating.
No. So here's the deal on this.
I got to relight.
So old bottom shelf Jim and I got into this bottle, tried it week and a half, 2 weeks ago, right after I bought it. And we both agreed. It's not one that was our favorite to just sit down and sip on by itself. We both thought, man, this does need a cigar. And it definitely does, because it's way better.
Yeah, it wasn't near as sweet as I was anticipating.
No, I kind of dig it, though. It's tobacco-y, leathery. There is a sweetness, but it's not near as sweet as what you would think based on the nose. That's a hell of a good pairing.
And the rye, to me, I think the rye really stands out.
Yeah. So there's that. So Art of the Spirits, they're sourced from somewhere. They're bottled by Art of the Spirits whiskey in Colorado Springs, Colorado. If you happen to know where Art of the Spirits is distilled, or if they release where they source from, drop it in the comments. Let everybody know. Be interested to see if they're transparent or if it's a big secret. Really didn't do a whole lot of research on Art of the Spirits. I do have another law enforcement bottle. They tend to do a lot of stuff with first responders, military tribute bottles, where I think proceeds go towards, some type of law enforcement, fire, military foundations. So obviously this one is to cancer foundations, but the bottle is just awesome. And I wanted something that I knew what to expect with the cigar versus the new Penelope Cancer bottle that I had. That might be subject of another video, but I'm starting to get into, if they make a Cancer bottle, I'm probably going to need it because it's touched my family.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I'm sure everybody out there has been affected in some by cancer. So any chance I get to get a Cancer bottle of booze, I'm in it.
And let's be honest, you're always looking for a reason to buy a bottle.
That seems like a good one.
Yeah, the proceeds.
What do you think? It's kind of hard to tell what you would think without the cigar. Maybe we should have poured this and just let you try it before the cigar.
I think this is one thing that's a little different, and some other pairings that we've done. I actually feel like the cigar, even being in Connecticut, what you would call a more mild smoke, for me really amplifies a lot of the flavors of the bourbon. It is a good pairing, but I actually feel like this it takes over the flavors compared to the cigar, but the cigar flavors almost amplifies and balance and makes it more well-rounded.
See, and I think I kind of understand what you're saying, because the wine, the finishes of this come through very heavy if you're not smoking a cigar. So I think the cigar actually tones down the finished flavors, all those wine and the rum, and it kind of tones those down and turns it more into what I would think is a cigar blend.
Yeah.
I mean, they obviously blended this. They knew what they were doing when they blended these together. They were probably sitting around smoking a cigar when they did it, but
I guess I'm going to pose the question, like, when you think about saying, you're sitting around like, hey, let's blend up a cigar blend. Are people sitting around smoking a Connecticut and saying, hey, let's do a cigar blend? Or are people sitting around smoking a Maduro? And
I envision that it's multiple different types of cigars, and they blend it to what appeases to the
masses,
the
larger
majority.
group.
Yep. That's the way I would do it.
We should do it sometime.
I think so. Get a bunch of just finished bourbons and make our own blend.
Yeah.
I don't want to buy that many finished wine finished and all that crap.
Maybe we can get sponsored.
Ooh, that'd be fun. Drop in the comments if you guys had Art of the Spirits, specifically this Cancer, or any of the other. They make a really good double oaked from what I hear.
Anything double oaked. I shouldn't say anything double oaked is going to be because that's not always true, but
I almost bought it, but the law enforcement one was right there. So I had to buy that one instead. It's a really good one too, but I really wanted the double oaked, and everybody says it is awesome. All right, guys, drop in the comments. Let us know if you've had these. What do you think of the Gurkha? This is actually the first Gurkha that I have. I'm gonna say I like it. I'm not even gonna say I don't mind it. I kind of dig it.
Nice.
And I would be excited to get another one. I would buy another one, and I would absolutely do this in the morning with coffee, because I just know that would be right up there with the nub. That nub Connecticut is kind of like the Cadillac, but I bet you this would be really nice too.
I would agree. This would be just as good with some coffee. I'd do it.
All right, guys. That's going to do it for us tonight. Porch Pours. Let us know what you think. We'll see you next time right here at Thin Blue Whiskey.